Hi, this is Tommy Wiseau, creator of The Room. Let me introduce you to the
GMCT podcast.
Good morning, Vietnam! And Scary!
Hey
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning.
This is the early morning podcast.
It's too early for this shit.
Rob is already on his phone.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to organize something.
He's getting material for
You
this
organized
podcast.
something through Snapchat.
Yeah, actually.
Sure.
Sure.
For sure.
Anyway, as you saw, we had our... Wait, did you already say that?
What?
Special thanks to Tom Wiseau.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, special thanks
to Tom Wiseau for recording the intro for us.
Yep. He was a really nice guy. He met our friend Lisa and he screamed at her for some reason. I don't know why. I think he has some PTSD or something.
He gets some PTSD.
Yeah.
Or-
BTS.
As one of my friends said the other day, DPSD. Just fucking said that.
Okay.
Thank you, Tommy Wiseau, and thank you for 50 subscribers. on
Oh,
our
yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. Joost, shout out. He was the 50th one.
Yes. Was he?
Yeah.
Clap. God damn.
We want to send special thanks to Leah for
Who's Leah?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
for promoting us to our own class. Who else? Want to thank Francia,
Yeah, for also...
biggest fan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nigel doesn't know any of these people.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
he's not a good student, so...
yeah. Actually, I think you would
What?
enjoy.
What? Why is it so funny when I say it though? It's
Because
so
you
weird.
scream it every time.
What?
What?
Because in Bulgarian it's so easy to say it, it doesn't sound that rude.
For context.
Can I tell a story because I was there?
Yeah.
All right, so me and Nigel went to the cafeteria at school one day, like last week, and we went to the cash register or whatever, and then the woman asked him in Dutch if he wanted to pay by cash or card. And instead of saying, "Sorry, can we speak English?" he said, "What?"
I didn't scream it though.
You don't scream. You don't.
You say it in an aggressive way.
Yeah. You don't
Really?
scream it intentionally, but it just comes out of the what? English woman.
Can you speak it?
I was like, what?
They're like, "What?"
But
It-
yeah, I should
it's-
say what? Excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
And then
ma'am.
actually, at my house, he said he did it again, and I was like, "Nigel, you need to learn the words 'excuse me,'" and he replied with,
What? What? What?
"What?"
Sorry. I'm sorry to that cat. I apologize if she's
Okay.
watching. Can you believe that can you imagine if she's watching?
That'd be pretty funny. I doubt it though.
Yeah.
So
If you're watching, like and subscribe so we can.
get to 60 subscribers.
Yeah, no, we want to get to 100 now.
No, fuck that.
Why?
100's too big. I like a small community of 63 people.
63. Why not?
After that, I'm gonna start blocking people.
Can you block people on
Yeah, you
YouTube?
Can, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be blocking a lot of people. Get it? Because we're gonna get okay.
Nigel was right. He isn't funny.
I don't know what I'm doing here after that time. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Fuck off.
I'm not gonna walk off again. I already did it like
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Because we don't like you.
Yeah. It's already 10 o'clock, so.
What?
We have an hour.
What?
Whoa!
What?
Don't touch my fucking phone.
Okay. To recap, Oliver was here.
Yep.
He assaulted us all,
He-
but we all
he
liked
used
it
a racial slur,
twice. But we all liked
which we
it.
humbly apologize for.
It actually
don't.
didn't make the cut.
Oh, did it not? Oh, fuck. Okay, then this is not gonna make the cut either.
No,
this is
this-
pointless. What we're saying.
Wait, did he say it on the podcast?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No, he said it at your home.
Let's not put this in, dude.
Yeah, the racial slur he said is.
Arab.
Yeah. Don't say it. Why did you say it? Why did you say that?
Because I don't like you. Don't like
Wait, what was the racial exactly?
Arab.
That's not the racial. Is it?
Moving on.
Oliver also then at some point wasn't here.
Maybe he's here. Maybe he's like sucking us off under the table. You might not know.
Or he might be. We might be fucking him in the ass. I love the shadows on the green screen. That I can see. It's
This is gonna be nice
gonna
to
look
edit.
really good. We could just fix that now, though. To be honest.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right, so Joker
Okay,
was out.
More importantly,
Okay.
I got stung by a fucking wasp yesterday.
Okay. Go
I
on.
haven't got stung by a wasp in like 10 to 15 years. That shit fucking hurts, dude. It hurt like you feel it in your joints
Jesus.
and shit.
I haven't been stung by a wasp ever.
Yeah, it's like so I got stung like right here on the finger, middle finger, actually on the middle finger, like right there, and then it hurt here initially when the stinger was in me, and then a friend of mine pulled it out
Oh my god.
for me, like the stinger. 'Cause
Yeah.
he stung me and then like he fucking detached, so he died.
So he was
usually-
kamikazing himself.
Yeah.
Usually wasps sting
Like,
you when you provoke them.
No, it was just on my finger,
Oh, and you
and
just
then I
decided.
went to like do something with my hand. I didn't realize it was there.
Okay,
Maybe
so
you
this
hit
wasp
him by
hates
accident.
white
Yeah,
people.
possibly that I hit him by an accident, but still, fuck that bitch. He put poison in me. I hit him. Oh my god, big difference here. Anyway,
No, he just
he
hates
didn't retract and his tail was stuck in me. So then a friend of mine pulled it out and like pulled the smaller bit out as well.
Damn. He
Um,
wanted you to feel it, dude.
yeah,
He wanted you to
feel it.
fucking.
So then after it hurt like there initially, but then it started to hurt like all my knuckles and then the tips of my fingers and then my wrist. I could just feel this weird pain in like my whole hand. Then it went away, but like it's still sore if I touch it now.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was just
At least you
fear.
didn't get that severe of, of an allergic reaction.
Anaphylactic reaction, isn't it? Anaphylactic. That's
What
it.
is that?
That's when you get stung by a wasp. You can have like a seizure. You need an EpiPen to like
Yeah.
stop it.
So you're lucky. Other people get.
Yeah, but we were at a
re-
rugby club, so they have EpiPens there.
Oh, that's nice. Some people get an allergic reaction in their hand when they get stung by a wasp. They get all swole. Fucking swole, dude.
Swole.
Can you imagine getting stung by a wasp and you're like ripped for like 3 days, and then you can
He
go
turned
back
to
your normal.
SpongeBob.
Anyway, het Jokertje.
Etiokice. We watched the Joker.
Nigel didn't, but
No, I didn't.
Uh,
Go to this. I have
it
to
was
watch it.
dubbed in Dutch and was very fun.
It was very
actually
fun.
more fun than Joaquin Phoenix's
Yeah,
actual performance.
Yeah, so what the scene where he goes to the Wayne Manor and makes him smile, he goes, "Yeah, that is lekker."
That happened.
You guys can talk about the Joker if you want. I'll just.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil.
Spoiler
There's
for-
not much spoilers.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean it's the Joker story,
All right.
more or less.
But there's like a lot of Joker stories.
Yeah, this is, in my opinion, the best one.
But wait, did they base it on a specific graphic novel or like a
I don't
Joker
know.
storyline?
Not sure.
It is done in association with DC.
Yeah, well, I heard it was completely different from all of the.
Yeah, so it might be like an original
Oh, okay.
story, because when I don't know if Joker's actual real name in the comics is Arthur,
Mhm.
so it might be like just
Arthur Fleck.
yeah, but I don't know if it's
Arthur
that's.
Flex.
We just got another fucking email about who's absent again. My God.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I just did.
Nee.
Renee.
It's
Micah.
the email says it is not absent.
Jokers.
Joe Curls. Anyway, it was one of the best movies I've probably ever seen. It shook me. The last 15 minutes, I was scared.
Got shooketh.
No, seriously, it was shook as hell.
Nice. I heard it's already breaking.
We never synced the audio. Sorry.
No, well, we scream, so I can get it.
All right, well, you can use that.
Actually, Joker does not have a real name
So it is Arthur Fleck now.
in that movie. Yes,
In,
but like
now, in general, no.
in comics, he does not have
Yeah,
any.
now
real
it's
name.
Arthur Fleck.
His notable aliases is Red Hood.
Oh, I love how we're just reading fucking Wikipedia page on the Joker.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
research.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
research.
you usually research before the podcast starts.
We're
Ah,
researching during the podcast. What is the Joker's real name?
We
Some-
need to get a Jamie.
It says
You know, from the Joe Rogan podcast, where he's like, "Hey Jamie, can you pull that up for us? We need to get someone."
You
Jack.
just call someone. Just
Someone said it.
Mario, how about you do it? Like,
Jamie.
just like you leave the off camera from now on, and like,
I just did it.
Alright.
We don't need to have another person
we
for
do.
this.
Yeah, that's why Nigel can do it, and he can just like we do the podcast anyway. So
Oof. Oof.
I knew I'd get him to walk out. Said he wasn't going to do it, and he did it. Do not
Can-
turn off the lights.
Can you have can you hold your fucking cable better? We lost one of our CMGT lights. The people that
It's okay.
You actually can't see him, but behind the camera, Nigel is so sad right now.
He's actually crying. He's got period blood all over his pants. Come back, dude.
Hey, big boy.
Hey, babe, hey. Fuck!
Oh my god.
Nigel, you're fucking up the lighting now and everything. Jesus.
Nigel is now Thor.
You gonna come back or not? Alright.
Nigel. 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 Nigel.
Oh, fucking hell, Nigel!
Oh shit! What up, guys?
You fucking idiot! Wow! You could have fucking broken his laptop. Wow!
Did I?
No, no.
You fucking idiot!
Is your laptop okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
How did you manage to do that?
I don't know.
Did you do that on purpose?
Nigel- came out of the
Nigel has
world.
a concussion now.
No, I just did it with my hands.
What day is it?
Friday? Is it? Oh, it's Monday.
Yeah, so yeah, Nigel has a concussion.
Yeah.
Who's the president of Bulgaria?
There's a president of Bulgaria.
No, it's usually a mafia boss. It's president of Bulgaria. I don't know what's his name actually. Genuinely, I know the name of our prime minister because he's the more important dude.
What's the name of the king of this country?
Stroopwafel van
Fun.
Bitterballen.
van Kroket the
Cricket.
korfbal. You guys know the sport korfbal? I think it's a Dutch invented sport. I'm not sure.
Probably means it sucks.
I don't know what's it about.
It's basically basketball but without the backboard, and women and men play in the same team.
That happens in rugby here as well.
Ew.
In rugby.
In rugby in the Netherlands, in the low divisions, women play
Yeah, in the
with men.
low division.
Ew.
We're talking about professionals already.
That's gay.
So it's mixed team.
It's actually pretty gay. If you
It's pretty weak.
have sex with a woman, she's already
Ew.
had sex with a man that's actually gay.
Like midfield,
Is she like?
like banger right in the spot.
Still,
midfield.
ew, dude. You play with
Like the
women.
commentators, up, there they go again.
I don't.
What?
I don't like a single woman.
You don't like.
I only like
single.
women that are in relationships. Got 'em.
I only like women who are already pregnant.
Nice.
What's that? What's that a reference to?
Fucking 2.5 Men.
I don't get it.
That was very specific. We don't know.
You know what you're talking about?
The Wimp brother, not Charlie Sheen, the other guy.
Alan.
I don't know his name. I
His
just
name is
call him the
Alan.
Wimp.
His name is Alan.
Yeah. He discovers that
The wimp.
he has a kink for like pregnant women.
Oh, I remember this now.
Giving
yeah.
birth.
Because he like does the physiotherapy or whatever on him, right? The
I don't know.
chiropractor.
Like he meets one of his friends who's like a single mom. She's pregnant and she's giving birth, and he goes.
As the baby's coming out, he puts his dick in,
my
As the baby
God,
was coming out, he has a boner.
and then he puts his dick inside.
No, I don't.
Or use the baby as like a.
So he uses his
Oh,
dick
that's
to like
fucked up. That's fucked up.
widen the hole, and then the baby.
Oh my god. Okay, can we switch
There's
the
this-
subject? Jesus Christ.
There's this fucking Gordon Ramsay meme.
You mean Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon
Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay.
Ramsay. It says when you're fucking a pregnant woman and something grabs your dick.
yeah. I know this.
That's not the same meme. That's when piss separates.
Yeah, I know.
Just why do you hold up the camera? Put it in post, you lazy fuck.
Yeah, I'm just lazy. I don't want to put it in post because this is gonna come out.
You guys seen
Later
this
this
meme
week.
of Gordon Ramsay?
Yep.
So I think, yeah, that one has to come up now as well. We can't just show things to each other and not put them on.
I'm gonna put one. Don't worry. Don't
okay.
worry. I'm gonna.
What's been going on
So,
with your guys' life? Anybody die?
Yeah.
On, what's going on with your life?
Did someone die?
Mine is pretty normal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I'm masturbating more than usual, by the way.
I wonder why that is.
Do you have a schedule?
Yeah.
When you masturbate,
We
usually?
actually have like aligned schedules. You know how like when women spend long enough together, their like menstrual cycle syncs up. Our masturbation cycle is.
Well, like we live away from each other, so we try to connect with the masturbation.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm gonna start like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in like 15 seconds. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's think. Let's think.
No, you're not. No.
No, I know. I have a girlfriend.
Like I have a girlfriend,
Rather
I
than you guys.
masturbate on her
Yeah,
face.
it's like I have a girlfriend. She fucks me in the ass.
Begging is getting actually pretty trendy.
In your house.
In your,
No,
in my
yeah.
life.
No, I don't.
It's like,
I don't like this.
on the Nigel feed today. What's trending? Getting pegged.
It'll be the new thing, I think. But I
Hey,
don't-
wasn't
I
it
don't
always
into that.
there?
Yeah, pegging was always the thing.
Yeah, but it's now getting more popular.
Just because you started doing it doesn't mean it's getting more popular.
No, I don't fucking do it. Oh my god, it's fucking disgusting. It's like,
Why is it disgusting?
Why is
no,
it
it's not
disgusting?
disgusting. It's just how to say. I'm not. I'm just not into it.
Why not?
I cannot say
You,
specific.
you never
I'm
had,
not gonna go.
you never had a dick up your ass?
No, I
Wait,
don't.
what about Oliver's dick like
Yeah.
last week?
You never fucked Oliver? The
Oh.
fuck? You have to fuck Oliver to
But you
get.
should. You guys should know. Like you guys fuck regularly.
You have to.
Yeah, each other.
You have to fuck Oliver to get into CMGT. That's a rule.
Oliver the Schlong.
To the GMCT, right?
No, CMGT.
No, see, no.
Like the study. That's a.
He's the gatekeeper.
It's like
The-
he has
the
like
gatekeeper
he
of
has
the
like
gatekeeper.
He has like a line on his dick, and if he can't get his dick that far in your asshole, then you're not allowed in.
It's like a meter.
Yeah.
It goes up. You need to
Wide.
like. Oh my god.
So, Nigel, what about you? Apart from pegging, what's going on?
Nothing much, to be honest.
Ah.
Just normal. Looking for an internship right now, but
Copycat.
no, it's a.
I know. I say on Friday I'm looking for my internship. Not just like, oh, I gotta get on that Monday. I'm looking for my internship.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I'm copying you.
I'm already looking for my internship. Quarter crew, please hire me. I don't know how to do shit, but please hire me.
I'm not gonna say anything publicly about my internship.
What's gonna happen when the employer sees this podcast?
Nothing here is this bad.
Yeah.
Nothing here is that bad.
I mean, we just talked about how
You like to get paid?
no, you guys like fucking pregnant woman.
No, Alan from 2.5 Men.
That's
I know, I
a
was
joke
kidding.
in a. Did you just like. You coughed on your hand and just like.
No, there's like a dead skin on my hand.
Okay, so you just eat it.
He
While I'm
just
trying to get it
consumed
off.
it.
My nails are not long enough, so I use my teeth.
Why is your nails not long?
Because I bite them.
Why?
Because I'm anxious.
Because he's a nervous
About
wreck.
what?
Many things.
Wait, don't please hold the thing.
I'm anxious about many things.
Name one.
No, because it's too real. When I actually think about it, it's too real.
Yeah, it's okay to mention it on the CSI watch along, which
What
you're
did I
gonna see
mention?
soon.
What did I mention?
No, he said it's okay for me to mention it.
To
on
make a
this-
joke about it, not say something serious about it.
Yes, and then say it as a joke.
I can't.
Why not?
No, listen, you're the one that was being a bitch earlier, so, you know, if you make a joke about it on this podcast, then I'll fucking...
I'm not gonna make a joke.
Okay, well then, I'm good then.
Just say you're anxious about Susan.
But I'm anxious about the fact that I haven't masturbated yet today.
Go do it now.
Sure.
They just do it quickly.
Or at school, I'm not gonna... I have
So?
Oliver here to do it for me.
So what? School,
Oliver's gonna do it for me.
which means it's more like adventurous.
It's more educational.
Yeah. Actually, what other movies are coming out this year?
Oh, Rambo is out.
Oh yeah. And Terminator.
Genesis,
Yeah.
is that what it's called?
Oh, is it Genesis?
First Blood. Just break your ring.
What the fuck
Did you
you
just
broke
break
your
your
ring?
ring?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Did you?
Now it's transparent.
That looks ridiculous.
Dude, you gotta super glue this shit.
Well, it is fucking cheap, so.
Oh, you got it from H&M?
From ASOS. Thank you for sponsoring me.
No, you don't sponsor.
You just broke
you don't
your
have.
ring.
You don't have any sponsors. So Nigel, what kind of internship are you looking for? Sell yourself now.
I don't know, looking for a 3D artist.
Not a
right now.
chance.
Not a
3D
chance.
artist.
So hard, actually. I mean,
I've never seen a 3D art.
I have.
oh my god.
No, I literally have
I'm
never.
kidding.
No, I'm kidding.
I've only seen your 2D art. which is good.
Which is-
I'm trying to be good at 2D and 3D, but that's gonna be very hard. So I'm just trying to work parallel with him.
Which one do you want to focus on?
Most likely 3D, because 3D is really fun. So good.
It's fun. It's fun if you're good at it, Nigel.
What? You said what again? What?
I said it's fun if you're good at it.
Okay. Oh. Here we go again.
Okay, go on. I'm sorry. Go.
Nah, it's fine. It's not. Nah.
By 3D, you mean modeling or sculpting?
To be honest, both. I like both.
You gotta pick one.
But you have to pick one eventually.
Yeah, you're right.
Max says it like every day that you should not be a jack of all trades, but you also shouldn't just be a specialist on one thing.
So basically, what?
Okay, but you also want to. But you also want to do UI stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, you should pick things that are kind of like
Your strong points.
My strongest
yeah.
point. Yeah. I have to still
Essentially,
decide
you should
on
be able to do two things pretty well.
I would say your best traits are. We're just talking to each other now on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Fuck it.
You're good with graphic design.
How this is the first serious episode of the GMC podcast since episode 1.
No, we had a. Oh yeah, since episode 1. Yeah, true.
Go on.
You're good with graphic design and you're good with animation.
Kind of.
I've never. I don't think you
No.
don't know how to do 3D animation, right?
No.
Yeah, so 2D. Your 2D animation is. Oh,
The principles of 3D animation are the same.
Yeah, of course.
It's just the execution.
I would say about you, Mom, is your
Fucking
story. Not
done.
just in general cinematography, I would say, and maybe like sound design. But I would go for cinematography, to be honest.
That's why one of my main stuff. Fuck you, is
How about you, Rob?
What am I strong
You're
points?
suck at everything.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Even
Just like
at,
the boss.
even at sucking dick.
Just like boss people around. That's your
yeah,
thing.
that's where that's what
Yeah.
you're not even that good at it.
I hope you get bossed.
Excuse me, Nigel.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't
You're
have
one to talk about bossing people around. Why did your team fail the last project?
done- I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
No comment on
Yeah,
that.
fuck you, Nigel.
Okay. That was a hard hit.
What did our team get for teamwork and project management? Excellent.
An 8, which is not an excellent.
Well, we
No.
got a
It is
6 for
good.
communication.
No, we didn't. We got but that was for the presentation. That's not my fault.
That's not any
No,
of
it
us'
is your
fault.
fault.
Yeah, because we shouldn't have got a 6. We should have got an 8.
Yeah, which is
Anyway.
fucking
you
weird.
guys still got a 6 for something for
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah,
What?
at least we didn't get less than a 6 for the entire project.
We had a communication. We had 6 for communication, which is fucking
Bullshit.
yeah, because like communication is one of our best.
Was your best thing going on?
Yeah, we talk to each other all the time,
Yeah, I
and nothing gets final unless another person has looked at it.
We got 20 points total for our project management out of 100, which is the maximum you can get.
20
Yeah.
out of 100.
No, as in the whole project's
Oh,
worth.
okay,
We got 1/5 of the points for the project,
Okay.
which is the maximum you can get for project management, Nigel. So I'll have you shut the fuck up about the fact that I can't run a team.
You're still an asshole though.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't.
Doesn't change it. It doesn't change the fact that I'm an asshole, but I can still.
Asshole.
Anyway, you were still sucking his dick, so carry on.
So how about you? Go ahead. Tell me your stupid. What were you gonna do?
Suck my own dick. That's pretty like your dream.
That's pretty. Like you go to the interviewer and he's like, "What do you do?" And you just immediately go down on yourself.
I wanna
I wanna
die. I want to break free. I want to break free from Nigel.
So seriously, what do you want to do?
Project management.
Want to project management, but specifically for games, because I also would like to branch into being a creative director at some point. But at a low level, if I was to go to be creative right away, I would like to be an environment artist. Making cool.
I didn't say anything.
Make the assets, but also like set dress, so like kind of level design as well. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure at one point you told me that you don't want to be. An
No, I
environmental
didn't.
artist.
I never said that. It's the only
Yeah.
art that I can do. I can't do characters. Like it's either environment art or character.
You said that. To me. I can't remember.
I
What,
said
but you-
2D environment art.
No, you said environmental art in general.
What would I do then? Like, there's nothing left for me to do. Like,
Give up.
I don't know. Why did you say that to me then?
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
You did.
I fucking didn't. This has been my plan since like since we did 3D modeling, the third quarter of last year.
You did.
Just give up.
I know what I said.
Just become a stripper, dude.
That's
But I
pretty
could imagine like Rob breaks the pole because it's so heavy.
fuck me. Well, actually, I've been on a strip pole, Nigel, and I'll have you know it didn't break.
Odd friends.
Yeah.
If you want catch Rob this Friday night, he's giving a private show at
Yeah,
Friends in
Friends.
Enschede.
It's actually called Backstage at Friends, is the full name of the bar.
Backstage at Friends.
Yeah.
So if you go backstage
If you go backstage at Friends,
and then you meet Friends,
and then you meet Friend,
the cast of Friends,
the cast of Friends, Moniker, Chandley,
Russ,
Joe,
Joannathan,
Fuck, I forgot their name.
Joannathan,
and
Raquel,
Shit, I forgot. I've never watched.
and Phobos.
and Phobia.
Phobia. It's Phoebe, Ross, Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Rachel.
Oh shit. I remember Joey only. I don't know why.
What?
Did you know what? I think Joey, the actor from Joey, had a spin-off show called
Called Joey. Yeah.
Joey. It was shit. We don't talk
It was
about
really
this.
bad. Yeah. It was in Los Angeles,
Oh yeah.
and Joey was less of a man slut.
It was shite. Actually, all the cast from Friends, excluding Jennifer Aniston, basically have a shitty
And David Schwimmer did okay.
acting. But he's always Ross.
He was in Madagascar.
Yeah, but his face wasn't there.
Yeah, but he was.
His voice.
But people always remember him as Ross. Like I was watching The People versus
People
OJ.
still remember fucking Rachel or fucking Jennifer Aniston as Rachel as well.
Yeah, I know, but like she has more successful movies than all of them.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, I think
They're all still
Court-
fucking millionaires.
Courtney's Fault is marrying David Arquette.
Courtney Arquette.
Yeah. I love the there's when they got married was just so stupid that like the actual intro to Friends had everyone named Arquette at the end. So like Jennifer Aniston Arquette, David Schwimmer Arquette.
No, it
Well-
wasn't.
Yeah,
Why?
because they got married.
Who got married?
Courtney Cox and David
Yeah.
Arquette.
It
So
was just Courtney Cox Arquette.
yeah, but like to fucking fuck with her on the intro, they just had everyone
No.
named. Yes,
Why?
just to fuck with her.
What do you mean to fuck with her? Like, why would I fuck with her? That would fuck with everyone else.
Because she got married to David
Okay,
Arquette, and it was
and?
too like stupid.
Why?
Because she was like 30 and he was like 23.
So?
Still, they just had everyone named Arquette at the
That's
end.
dumb.
No, it
I
was
don't
funny.
remember
I don't like Friends anymore. I don't like my friends anymore.
Can you hear me?
What?
Yeah, anyway,
Help!
Anyway.
I was watching The People versus OJ,
Yeah.
and David
And
Schwimmer,
Ross can.
and David Schwimmer plays Robert Kardashian.
Ross Kardashian.
Yeah, and that's what I actually felt. It was Ross
He
Kardashian,
didn't play Ross. Like, he was good in that.
but he was like,
It's just 'cause he looks like fucking Ross. Like, he can't stop. Like, that can't be changed. It's not his
What is
fault.
the people versus OJ? Like the OJ as in the.
OJ
As
Simpson.
an orange,
Oh,
as an orange juice.
Well, I mean, his nickname was Juice, so
Yeah, because OJ.
yeah. OJ means original juice.
No, it means orange juice.
Ah, I thought it meant Oriental jazz.
Japs.
Oh.
Oriental Japs.
Oriental jab. And then plot twist,
God, we wanna
and
go for
actually like spoilers, OJ gets acquitted.
And plot twist further, he actually then loses a civil lawsuit. And then robs a bank. He goes to prison.
Actually, I wasn't in the show, so I don't know about that.
Spoilers for life, I mean.
I think he's out of prison now.
Yeah, but he didn't go to prison for murder. He went to prison for robbing a fucking bank. What an idiot. Can you
Well,
imagine robbing a bank and getting caught?
He didn't have the dream team on him.
What's the dream team? Oh.
Fucking lawyers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Team.
It's been a while since I watched that show.
It's been a while since I.
Fucking John Travolta in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is up with the size of that guy's face? It's the biggest face I've ever seen. Have you seen John Travolta recently?
No.
He's got the okay. Get a picture up.
I
Bro.
gotta look at him.
He's got the biggest fucking face I've ever seen in my life.
Plastic
The
surgery.
Church of Scientology are gonna come down hard on me now.
He has a white face and he also has bad hair plugs.
Plugs?
Yep.
What are hair plugs?
It's like when you do a hair transplant.
Ah.
Yeah, so every hair is called a plug.
This is
No.
something else?
We're just looking for John Travolta because we love him. Hey, Sandy.
I'm guessing that's images.
I love the
Look at
silence.
him. Look at the size of his fucking face. It's huge.
How did that happen?
God damn.
Botox, probably.
He looks okay.
It looks like
Right.
John
Moxley.
Moxley.
Le Jean Moxley. Oh, yeah, big week for wrestling, Nigel, so fuck you, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's been the last 2 weeks have been pretty big.
Yeah. But it was kind of.
Whoa.
It was kind of meh.
But
What?
it was a big week.
The first SmackDown was pretty good. It's probably the best show of the 2 weeks.
amazing.
I think if you kind
Shut
of
up.
it was
follow,
amazing.
if you kind of follow mainstream sport news, you've probably heard of SmackDown on Fox.
Yeah.
Because now we're gonna have Cain Velasquez
Yes,
versus
this is
Brock
Brock
Lesnar
Lesnar
in
and-
Saudi Arabia. What a fucking weird.
And
random-
Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
a dude named Saudi Arabia.
No.
I just
In
said
Saudi Arabia.
in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, but also we had the first night of the draft on Friday, so the full draft will be done by the time this is over. But it was meh.
Wait, was
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar still doing WWE? I thought he switched to MMA. Or that was a long
No, I
time
think
ago.
he stopped with
That was
MMA.
almost 10 years ago, Nigel.
Oh my god.
He stopped with MMA. He did one match while he was.
With Mark Hunt.
Mark
I think he beat him afterward, or he lost.
He beat him, but then he was on roids, so
Oh, what
on the paper he didn't win.
Yeah.
And in reality he didn't win.
I don't care.
Yeah, what else happened? AEW Dynamite has been meh.
Actually, the last episode was kind of good. I heard some reviews.
In a strange turn of events, one of the best shows of the 2 weeks was NWA.
Power.
Yeah.
With 3 R's at the end.
So who would have thunk it? They've got all the B players from the indies left, and they're actually doing good.
No, they have Marty Skrull. That's like an A+ player. Everyone is fighting for him.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised he's not at AEW.
And
to be honest.
Magnus.
Not Magnus. His name is fucking Nick Aldis.
His name is fucking Mickey James' husband.
Monday Night MILF.
Yes.
We got to get her on Raw now. No, or she could be the Friday Night fuck toy.
no idea what they're talking about. I'm gonna research.
Or is she gonna be N6T?
N6. No, she's
I'm
not
gonna
going to be
research at
N6T.
least
But
3
she's with
people,
Nick now.
so I can like at
Yeah.
least
Even
know
on, like,
what
other
they're talking
shows.
about.
Nick. Oh, what?
No, not on the show, but like she is always backstage with him. Like she's
Oh.
there in tapings.
But it's on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, it's on Tuesdays. So we don't do anything on Tuesdays anymore. Okay.
These names are so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we just looked at the Kabuchi Warriors. Come on.
the Bukaki.
The Bukaki
Oh,
Warriors.
they're all like funny. Everyone like has a belt or some shit. Like, are
No.
they-
Yeah, of course.
No, because the first few names are all the champions. Like, of course.
Oh.
What is he looking for?
He's just looking at the WWE superstars list.
Oh,
Okay.
the news, WWE. I'm just gonna read some
The
news
OC.
so I can
OC.
pretend that,
OC.
that I'm a part of this podcast. Somehow.
Yeah. Ask a question about wrestling, Nigel. That's
We're not gonna promise anything, but probably in a month from now, from the recording of this podcast, we might have a podcast with AJ Styles
what?
and
And the OC. And Mean Gene Okerlund and Stone Steve Austin.
and
What other impressions can those guys do? Vince.
Yes.
Welcome
What is
to the GMCT podcast.
I would fucking jizz if he does that for us.
Okay, I got a question.
What?
What is wrestling? I'm kidding. So, what is your favorite move in wrestling?
Move.
Move. Wow,
Mm.
big question.
Top 5 moves.
Top 5 moves. Okay,
I would say
I've forgotten the name of one of the ones I really like. Goddamn. Seth and Finn both do it. It's like a sling blade or something. Is that what it's called?
yeah, Sling Blade.
Yeah, sling blade.
I
we
hate
can
it,
pop them up
actually.
here.
Yeah.
I like it when Finn does it. It looks sick, and we can show them to you afterwards.
Actually, I have never seen.
I've
Tanahashi
watched
do it.
one match with them. It was really epic.
TLC.
Yeah,
TLC too.
The one
TLC
that
too.
they I don't know what they're fucking called, but it's the one where they like have to grab
TLC,
a suitcase,
Yeah, TLC too.
TLC too.
which is really weird. So basically, what it was, just people in underwear wrestling with each other.
None of them were
No,
in
none of them were in underwear.
Were they?
They were all
None
in
of
pants. They were all in
Oh
pants.
my god, whatever, dude. So,
And none of them were in
Uh,
underwear ever.
I swear to God, I thought that someone was in with underwear.
They obviously didn't pay enough attention, you fucking dumbass.
Whatever, it was fun. But what was it? They had to get the suitcase from the.
Oh, the
It
belts.
was belts.
Oh, there were the belts. Sorry.
They're the championship titles.
What was the? There was some matches with a suitcase. What was it called?
Money
Money
in
in
the
the
bank.
bank.
Oh, Money in the Bank. Yeah, that was it. I watched this way back.
Way,
aired
way
them-
bank.
Where they aired them in Bulgaria every Sunday night. On a
I
very
thought they
specific
had them
channel.
in Bulgaria, like in the actual country. Like they held random money in the bank, man.
No.
In the middle of
There's
fucking
not
Sofia.
that big of an audience in Bulgaria because they only aired it once in a very like late time.
Well,
so
there's a
nobody
very
watched it.
popular, kind of popular Bulgarian wrestler,
Yeah.
Alexander
Alex
Rusev.
Rusev.
Rusev Putria, Rusev Machka.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, you said it correctly.
Yeah?
But he has a tattoo. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
it
he
correctly.
says it in his entrance. It's the start of his song.
Yeah. But he has
Rusev.
such an American accent, though. He's like.
What?
He usually Yeah, I
Not when he speaks Bulgarian, though, right?
What? When he speaks Bulgarian, I think he's.
He sounds like Alex. Him and Alex
Yeah,
sound
he
the same.
sounds normal. But
He
when
sounds
he speaks
like
in
every
English,
Bulgarian.
he sounds pretty.
No, he sounds like Alex when he speaks English as well.
Babushka.
That's not.
He used to be. They used to mark him as
Wait,
Russian.
that's
though.
not Bulgarian.
That's Russian.
Really?
Yeah, in Bulgarian,
That-
you just say.
that's how they
baba.
fucking.
We call sometimes babushka, but it's Russian. I
They
think.
used to like say that he was Russian. Like he used to bring a Russian flag.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah,
ring.
I'm not surprised. Fucking
But
American.
now he brings a Bulgarian flag to the ring.
Yeah, he has a tattoo even. So.
Because his wife, who's
But yeah, that's the
from
first thing
America,
when everyone
is Russian
sees a
as well.
Bulgarian, like,
Right now,
are you
actually,
guys Russian?
you want to know about Rusev? Actually, right now, so he's got a wife. It's his real life wife, and
Okay.
also his wife in the show.
Yeah,
Oh, she's
she's
in the show
American.
also.
She's American, but she's also like half Russian as well.
I don't know. The last promo she did, she was kind of
No, but that's IRL. She's half Russian.
Okay, but
She just doesn't have the accent.
Yeah,
Yeah. So basically, she's really hot. Like way, like he's a good-looking guy, but he's still kind of. She's still kind of. Look up Lana. Lana Rusev.
Lana WWE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's she from? She Bulgarian?
She's American and Russian.
Dude, Jesus, Rusev looks jacked.
Yeah, he is. Anyway,
Okay, that's
so he's a good-looking guy or whatever, but he is like. She's better than him.
He's handsome, Rusev, dude.
Basically, the
Yeah, she is
storyline the storyline right now is, for reasons that haven't yet been revealed, she's actively like cheating on him, but she's making a point to like do it in front of him with another wrestler.
It's kind of. I don't like
It's
it.
really weird, and I'm hoping it goes somewhere. But
I don't like it.
That just happened. Like,
it's happened
It's
twice
happening
now.
now.
So basically, the first time it happened, he was in the middle of a match, and then this wrestler's music hit, and he comes out with her with his arm around her waist, and then they just make out on top of the stage.
Very passionate.
And then like really passionate, and it's actually this guy's wife. It's fucked up. And then they went to.
He went to his house and he's in his bed,
He's in his bed.
half naked, and then his wife comes in and she takes off her top, but like she covers herself.
Yeah, and then she gets in
And
the
you're
bed.
like, the joint bank account is now all mine, and then and then they have sex.
Yeah.
oh my fucking god. Fucking
So Rusev's getting cucked at the minute.
oh, poor-
Literally
That's the
cucked.
second cuck
poor Bulgarian
storyline.
comrade.
Yeah, this is what they wanted to do with Mike Kanellis.
Apparently, what I heard is Paul Heyman, who's the guy who runs Monday Night Raw, the booker, the guy who like does the storylines. He likes to do storylines that like relate to his real life, and he had a lot of friends who got cucked by their wives, so that's why he's doing it for.
I think it
some
works.
reason.
I think it works.
I know, but like
It works.
I kind of don't like it, cause like if it was fully on, like if it was a TV show, I would get it, cause like it's fully on acting, but like wrestling's like.
No, but Bobby Lashley and Lana are actually doing a good job. Like the three of them
Yeah,
are doing
I know,
a good job.
I know, but still, it's
I
kind of
like
awkward
it.
to
I
me.
like it.
Lance Storm once said, Randy Savage told him an advice: whatever you do, don't get your wife into a storyline, into wrestling.
But his whole.
Yeah, that's why, because he learned.
Okay, well,
This happened last month with Alex Rusev's wife and
Alex
shit.
Rusev.
no one calls him. It's just Rusev.
It's just Rusev. Alex.
No.
Sasha. You can call him Sasha. That's a nickname.
Sasha.
Yeah,
Sasha.
that's a super friendly nickname for a guy whose name's Alex. Oh, Alexander.
I don't think that's his real name.
Alexander
That's
Rusev.
not his real
It's not
name.
his real name.
What?
It's not his real name.
That's his
Shit, that's just his ringside name?
Ring-
What the fuck was his
ringside
name?
His
name.
ringside name. You know, ringside is like beside the ring, right?
Okay, whatever. The fucking stage name.
Just his ring name.
Ring name.
Wrestling terms.
Ringname.
Ringnametje.
Nametje.
Just curious. Yeah, but unfortunately in Bulgaria we rarely had it. And to be honest, if we had it more, because I remember the period when I was in the 5th grade or something, a couple of my friends were really into wrestling, and I joined them in. But we only knew like a couple of The Undertaker. We
Triple
knew
X.
Triple X, Triple G. in
Triple
Bulgaria.
G. Triple H.
John Cena, of course, when he was still there.
John
Oh, is
Cena.
John Cena still?
A bit.
He's like a
not
legend
really.
now.
Okay. The Rock.
The
It was
Rock.
only Sunday
Sunday night heat.
at like 10 or 11 where everyone had to go to sleep then. But
What?
I mean, our parents were like,
What about Monday night?
oh my god, that fucking even hurt my throat, dude.
Eric. Big chef.
Oh my god, his name is Miroslav Barniash.
Is it Miroslav?
Miroslav. Yeah,
What a
it's an
fucking
okay
wimpy name.
What? Wimpy name, Miroslav. It sounds cool. But his last name, Jesus Christ, Barniashev. That's like, you don't see that last name often.
Oh, he's
What else is
Rusev.
going on in wrestling? WWE killed the Fiend.
He's still alive.
Yeah, but
Fiend.
his heat's dead.
The Fiend.
The Fiend. No, that's Bill Dallas. Bill Dallas is the Fiend.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's talk about how you and I got into wrestling.
I wanted to check out what was his name? The Fiend?
The Fiend, yeah.
I wrote down the friend for some reason.
Okay, you start.
Actually, I was when I first. My dad loved it because they used to have like the fucking
Women's
No.
wrestling.
No, it was
Oh my
back
God, the
back when
mask.
fucking Hulkamania was running wild.
Was he a Hulkamaniac?
That's him.
Or was he more of like a Randy Savage?
He knows who. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the Fiend.
that's him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This guy.
See, wrestling's fucking cool, Nigel.
No, it's not. It's just,
My grandfather was a lot into it. I think he liked Under the Giant more.
He was into the heel. Wow.
Yeah. Who's Under the Giant? Oh, it's funny. It's so funny to me. And then he's like, that's another thing. But in the middle, so there's an SNL.
Let's link it. We'll just link it. It's in the description. Go check
there's
it
an-
out.
I'm gonna link an SNL skit in the description. Please watch it.
Who is
But-
Under the Giant?
And there's like after that he just like buzzing. He's like, I'll take Under the Giant for $1,000. And he's like, that's not a category. He's like, who's Andre the Giant? He was like, that's not a question. He's like, he's a giant that was named Andre. Anyway, I digress.
You what?
Digress, which means I go
Did you,
into.
did you buy a thesaurus over the weekend? Never heard you use that word.
No, I always use that word. Digress.
Okay, whatever. Go on.
I'm just so wow to you.
so the Fiend is just this Brian Wyatt guy.
Brian Wyatt.
Brian.
Bray Wyatt.
Brian Wyatt. Oh my
My
god.
bad.
That's so much
Bray
better.
Wyatt.
That's so much better.
Brian Wyatt.
Oh, I love it.
Sorry, I got mixed up.
Oh my god, Nigel, I love it.
So what? He just introduced his alter ego.
Well, yeah.
Bray Wyatt is a children's show presenter, and his alter ego is the Fiend.
And he's married to the
I have no
child,
idea what
JoJo.
it's called.
Yeah.
There's a girl that also works at WWE, but she looks like 15. But she's like,
What?
No, she is like young.
yeah, but she's not like 15. She's like 22.
When she was first introduced, I think that was 2013-ish. She was like 19, and Randy Orton was dating her.
Yeah, so she's 25.
Yeah.
But
Fucking wrestling.
like,
Randy
she
Orton,
looks 15.
a 30-year-old.
And it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Yeah. So my grandfather was into it.
Mm-hmm.
He always invited me to watch it, but it just
He
like
was like, "Who, mom? Let's get into it."
I was like, nah, I'm cool, fam. I'm cool.
I'm gonna watch Teletubbies.
I'm gonna watch Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
This actual shit.
I-
Actually, I still watch it till now. It's fucking Tom and Jerry's classic. Anyway, I digress.
I have digression.
Yes, I do. I have very severe digression.
Go on.
When I was, I think, 12 or 11-ish, my friends at school started like saying names like, "Oh, John Cena, you can't see me. Batista, Edge,
Can you do it in an Arabic accent?
John Cena, Undertaker, Batista."
So how did you guys started watching wrestling?
This is what he's talking about.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
shit.
If you're actually
Listen.
paying
Shit,
attention.
sorry.
And then one day I was just like scrolling through channels, and we had this fucking weird channels called Space Power, which used to have Prison Break dubbed in Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was just like going through it, and then I saw a fucking muscular guy in a tank top wearing glasses just screaming at a fucking
Who was it?
camera. And then the camera was like, "What a great hard words from the animal Batista." I was like, "Oh, I know who Batista is. I heard about it. Let me just watch it." And then they played Batista versus The Undertaker WrestleMania 23, and I
My
just
favorite
like,
WrestleMania.
and it was just like, holy shit, this shit is good, dude. Then I started watching it every week, and it's not a good idea to start watching wrestling with WWE Experience because it's the fucking shittiest show ever. You only get like glimpses of what happened. But I watched like a couple of major moments. Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk, Jeff Hardy's last match before leaving.
Before going to Victory Road.
Yep. And
Ruining his reputation.
till now he's still fucking DUI.
Yep.
I think the most major angle that I followed was Don't Laugh at Me, Randy Orton versus John Cena.
That's the most major angle anyone's ever followed. They had like 100 matches.
I think the one at I forgot which one. But yeah, I just got into it since 2008-ish. Started watching it regularly. There's this show called, well, in Arabic it's called Shoulder Touch, but in Shoulder Touch means
Shoulder touch?
means pinfall.
Means shoulder touch means total non-stop action.
Yeah, and this guy he's actually a former wrestler, and he just commentated on matches, and he had the funniest, like when someone hits DDT, he just goes Hobba DDT, and he called clothesline Crowsline,
Crowsline.
and a chop he called a manchette.
A manchette.
Yeah, and a fucking European uppercut is European manchette.
European manchette.
Yeah, and a moonsault, that's the fucking best. He just called Baksa Marsod.
What does that actually mean?
I don't know. Even in Arabic, I don't know what that means. But it was good. The shittiest things that he only played like matches from fucking superstars or like main event, which is like, and he fucked up all the names. So like Kurt Hawkins, he called him Hulk Hogan.
What?
And I was like, holy shit, Hulk Hogan is on fucking superstars. That's fucking massive. And then no, it's just Kurt Hawkins. No offense, I love you, Kurt. But
Thank you, Kurt.
yeah, that's and then they started putting the Hulu version of Raw every Monday on a channel that also plays all the Saudi shows now. NPC Action, fuck you. I watched a lot of TNA. I actually watched a lot of TNA before WWE. I thought like Devin, Dudley, and Bully Ray is like their actual names.
Devon.
Yeah, but then I found out it's Devon and Bubba. And till now, I'm still watching wrestling. What about you, Robert?
Robert. Yeah. I don't remember how I originally started watching wrestling, but let's just say I did.
Okay.
You just
I think one of my friends did it or something. Went to his house, watched the pay-per-view. I don't know. He had like a collection of like 1 million DVDs of wrestling.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think he was really kind of stingy about them as well. Like his mom was like, "Oh, you want to borrow one?" He was like, "No, you got to pay me." I was like, and then his mom was like, "Well, like, what one do you want?" Like whisper, like, "What one do you want?" Just gave it to me.
That's cool.
So who was your favorite wrestler back then? In the beginning.
He's not done yet.
Thanks for fucking saying.
Oh shit!
I have
I was
another.
just asking.
Yeah, and then around like I was really into it for like 4 years, I would say. So I'd say 2007, 2011.
Yep.
And I went to see him live ringside twice.
Nice.
I'm gonna go
We're
again,
going to see him ringside again.
in less than a month.
Yep.
Is it this month?
No, next month.
But like a month from today. It's the 12th today, right?
No, today is 14th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, almost a month.
And yeah, so but then I kind of stopped for some reason.
It got boring you stopped when it got like repetitive, like John Cena wins, lol. That's the period.
I remember that happening quite often.
And then I found like years later in like 2015, maybe even 2016,
Whoa.
I found a channel. Yeah, I stopped for a while. I was out of the loop on the whole punk situation.
Okay.
The last thing I remember from Punk, which I liked, was the Straight Edge Society.
That was good as well.
Yeah,
I
that was
loved
good.
it.
That's the last thing I watched. Because I used to watch. I never used to watch Raw, but I always used to watch SmackDown. SmackDown was on a Friday night, so I was able to stay up and watch it live.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like Monday night, it's on. It started at like midnight. So yeah, but I was able to watch SmackDown. So all the guys that I liked were on SmackDown, like Punk, Batista, Undertaker,
Edge,
Hardy.
Hardy,
Yeah.
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
Is he still on?
Yep. He's still wrestling.
His son is kind of coming through now as well.
He's
Dominic.
He's
Sounds
like
fun.
now 30 years into the business.
30 years.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but
still
he's
How old is
going.
he now?
He started very young though. He's like 48 something,
Oh,
46 or 47.
I think so. Yeah.
He started really young. Like they start super young in Mexico,
Yeah.
in Japan as well.
He had his first match when he was, I
Oh,
think,
and Mexico is
14.
a tradition for this.
Oh yeah,
The
Mexico. It's
luchadors.
really huge in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I stopped. In 2015 or 16, I found a channel called What Culture Pro Wrestling. This is not even joking. Just
Yeah,
found
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And they had like lists about when I used to watch wrestling, so I watched it. And then like I'd watched it for like an entire year, and I didn't watch wrestling. I watched it for like a whole year and didn't watch wrestling. And then they were like, "Brand Split's coming back," and I was like, "Oh, this seems like a pretty good time to get back into watching it." Because like, I was like, my whole thing about getting back into it was like, I don't know any of the characters. I don't know any of the storylines. Like, I'm not gonna fucking know what's going on.
Okay.
But I was like, with the Brand Split, it's gonna be like a bit of a reset.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, now's the time to get into it so I can understand what's going on. And then I retrospectively watched like all the Punk stuff, the Shield, Nexus, and like the good stuff from what I missed. Basically, is what I caught up on. Which, to be honest, there wasn't like a lot to catch up on. There was maybe like the Danny Bryan thing as well. There was like 5 storylines that I had to watch to actually like get the good stuff.
I actually watched. It wasn't live because like, if like let's just say Monday Night Raw happened today, we will get the one from last week. But that was my only option. I watched the Nexus angle like happening live, if you sort of say, which is very fucking. It was scary at first, and I think the moment I realized wrestling is not real, I got smart about it, is when CM Punk got the pipe bomb promo. I was like, there's a lot of terms that sound weird. Like I never heard anyone say them before, and just looked them up. Like, oh, it's just inside terms, and then you get more research into it. Then oh, cool.
That's cool, man.
I actually, if it was the only thing that made me, like, when I realized that all the moves don't actually hurt, I was kind of disappointed. But then I learned that they actually cut themselves open when they blade, and I was like, holy shit, then I gotta respect this. That's what kept me into it, because, like, if those guys actually cut themselves open to, like, make you believe that they're bleeding, then
What the fuck?
then it's like, I won't be like, oh, his neck is not actually broken, that's lame.
That's just fake.
I like more realism though in wrestling. Like, the Fiend has this move. You also think this, but the Fiend has this move where he like basically breaks your neck.
We gotta show this.
But everyone, we probably get copyright straight if we put it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Because it's
Isn't there like a GIF or something like something?
Even gifts.
even gifts.
Oh what?
Yeah.
But it's not his finishing move.
Yeah.
And I think it should write someone off the show like for a few months.
Like literally snapping someone's
Like
neck.
he does the like I'm not gonna actually do this to you, but I'll just show you.
Why me? Why don't you use umam?
I'm not gonna do it, but he like it's like this thing where he like does it really quick like that.
Oh my god.
And like obviously it's fake.
That
right?
could be
But
someone could actually get in an accident. like
that should like finish someone at least for like they should not win the match, they should not get back up, and they should like be gone for a few weeks with like injuries, in my opinion. I like stuff like that where like a really devastating move, like you don't show up the next day.
for a really long time.
Yeah.
That's
Not even a really long time, just for a few weeks.
okay, well, if you break your neck, you're just gonna hey, I'm back like on the next day.
Okay,
How does
but
that work?
If you break your neck, yeah, but I just mean moves like not necessarily that move particular, but there's other moves where you like that are really fucking sick.
Yeah.
It was actually the norm. Like if you got hurt back then, if you got hurt and you didn't finish the match, and you're like a wimp. So like even if your neck is broken, and you were like, oh stop it, I can't do it anymore, you'll be as good as fired, because like none of the people backstage will like accept you anymore as a tough guy.
Okay.
You know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is?
No, I don't know how. You know which wrestlers I remembered? There's one dude named the Big Show.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
it's
the
the
only guy.
big
Oh,
fat show
and the dude
tonight.
who actually like I just know him from a meme, but I watched him a little bit. The guy who just says yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Daniel Bryan.
That guy. That's pretty cool.
D.
That's
Bryan.
the only two guys. And John Cena. And
Yeah, Daniel Bryan is like he got badly injured and he retired and then he came back like a year or 2 years later.
oh, so he's now recently back.
Yeah.
He got like really bad concussions, like a lot, and then he did this like experimental therapy where they like depressurize. He goes into like a depressurization thing, and they like depressurize his head, and basically like all his brain scans now show no sign of concussion at all anymore.
Holy shit.
Like he's got they are extra careful with him. Like after he has a match, they like
Check him.
they test him for concussion. Like they only test people if they like report symptoms. Even if he doesn't, he gets tested. Because if he gets one concussion, then he has to stop again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn. Wrestling's pretty tough.
It is.
Okay, but what's the difference between the Mexican wrestling? Because there's something like luchadors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luchadors are a lot more like high flying and stuff.
Or they
And
just fly. They just jump. A
they
lot
don't
from
just they don't just jump, but that's like their style.
Yeah. Okay.
They like do a lot of like dives and flips and stuff.
I like that more, to be honest.
And a lot of masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really
The mask
like.
is like
Sacred.
sacred. Like you,
It's only their
if
tradition.
someone takes off your mask without permission, like they might die.
Holy shit, like real life die or like
Yeah.
die. Oh my god.
There'd be like a riot for real.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's fake.
No,
Yeah.
no. If it happened for real,
Like if
like if you're in a match with a masked luchador and you take his mask before, like without him not knowing that, he will fucking be pissed off.
he'll
He might
beat the
like,
shit out of you in the ring. Look.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah. Like there's
that's
times
interesting.
that happens where like they have permission to do it and it's agreed.
Yeah.
Like Rey Mysterio had his mask taken off like a month or two ago. Like,
Really?
But he just covered his face.
Yeah.
But he wrestled without a mask for a few years as well, so everyone knows what he looks like.
Yeah, okay, okay.
But they put it back on because he's better without the mask. But he just like,
He's iconic with the mask.
yeah.
That's the thing.
It's kind of easy to get like heat is what you get when like the crowd either cheers you or boos you. It's called heat, and it's like easy to get heat if you pull off a luchador's mask and then they like cover their face and they get it back on. It's like an easy way to like show you're the bad guy.
And normally
Shit.
wrestlers who either retiring or leaving the company do a mask versus mask match. They lose, they take off the mask, and then that's the end of that.
That's the end. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not really nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, but
I-
but they go
yeah.
like North American wrestling companies. Like Andrade was one of them. He took off his mask. Another at WWE as well. He took off his mask and became a wrestler. Yeah,
I actually like the sound of luchadors more. Because I really like their moves. I mean, the moves that they just jump
it's
and. Well,
WWE is kind of a mix of all
Oh.
styles.
well,
Hey.
yeah, no problem. This guy just waltzed in, dude.
how do you walk in? Like we still have until 11 here. 11:45
have, like-
actually.
We have 7 minutes.
No, we have till 11:45.
Oh, 11:40.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we have
So
4.
we have 7 minutes till 11.
Yeah, then we gotta stop.
Yeah.
Then wait.
We have to go to mass class.
When is it?
What past 11? Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Why should they know?
Who?
No,
People-
we just have a class. So
Yeah,
it's
fine.
fine.
Alright.
Yeah,
but
but
what
see,
was your-
WWE is like a mix of like all the styles.
Okay,
kind
well,
of.
what is your? You still didn't answer my question. What was your favorite wrestler back then? And what is your favorite wrestler now?
My
favorite wrestler back then is for sure the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
My favorite wrestler back then was Edge.
Oh yeah.
I like John Cena. No, okay.
John
That's the only
Cena
dude
is
I
a
know.
Great wrestler.
That's the only one. That's the only one I know.
And my favorite wrestler now.
Was that a fart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
I thought Nigel was
That
like
was fucking
tapping his
moist as
finger.
fuck, dude.
My favorite wrestler now is.
That was fucking moist.
What's your favorite?
That was even continuous for like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
dude.
I was
That
trying
was
to. Anyway,
My favorite wrestler of all time, like my number one, is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Number two would probably be CM Punk. No, even before he like went fucking rogue and like quit the company. My number three is probably Kevin Owens right now. He's like, and for me, a good wrestler has. I'm kind of like Vince McMahon. I like him to be a good wrestler and also like can talk well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why.
So,
Yeah.
so I like. Austin. Edge, and one from now would be. Who am I really into? Goddamn.
Becky.
Yeah, but she's not my favorite wrestler though. Like, I liked Seth. I was really into Seth when it was like Monday Night Rollins, but that's like died off a lot.
Kofi.
Nah, I'm into him, but Now for me, he's dead. Like I don't want to see him in the main event anymore.
Matt Riddle.
Not for me. I like him, but
Velveteen Dream.
I would say Balor. I'll get into all of Balor's matches, to be honest. And I like him. I like his matches. They're good.
We're gonna get more and better of him now, because he's in NXT right now.
From the main roster, though, at the minute, oh shit, not allowed. I'm trying to think. Like, right now, the Fiend. I think everyone's into the Fiend right now.
Yeah, even like we watched Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday. We had one of our friends, Judah, and his brother. And his brother, who never watched wrestling, was like really into the Fiend, to the point where he started like coming up with like ideas on how like the Fiend should be more featured on the show.
Yeah, he's like he wanted to see the Fiend like just popping up out of nowhere and like doing shit. Yeah, I think the whole wrestling world, the Fiend is the hottest thing in wrestling, even after Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
and he could be like red hot right now if they did that correctly. If he had the belt, that
I don't know. Well, that turned into a fucking
we'll
wrestling
see, like,
podcast now.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about I watched the podcast. I don't know if it was Walk Culture or Cultaholic, but like I like the idea that when he gets to the championship, that he has more control over the show and weird shit starts to happen.
Yeah, they already started advertising that. Like when you see ads for Raw, at the end they just have like a picture of the Fiend that flashes by.
The thing about it is, I don't know who beats him.
Me neither.
Like, there's no one. There's like, it should be someone in that realm. The only other person is Taker, and it shouldn't be Taker.
No, he should beat Taker.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And then that should be Taker. Mania done.
I don't know. It's a whole nother wrestling discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we gotta top it off here.
Yeah, we're gonna top ourselves now.
Yeah, we gotta jerk each other off, and also Oliver is waiting behind the camera. He's naked, so we gotta get him before like he comes. Yeah. So thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Follow us on social media accounts. Links in the description. Whatever we link in the description, watch it. It might be fun. And follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Anchor. Can you follow people on Anchor?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And we also have some more. You can listen. We also have some other different kind of videos coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
So look out for those. New series starting. We have.
Oh yeah.
We have one episode recorded, so.
Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled on the channel.
Yep.
And we'll see you. I don't know if we're gonna see you. Yeah, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you.
We'll see you next week.
In hell.
Bye bye. See you in hell.